Okay, here we go. Good to see everybody tonight. Here I go, causing trouble. Shout out to everybody. Rep your city, rep your city. So it is officially Christmas Eve in America because it is after midnight in New York City. So it's officially Christmas Eve. Oh boy. I'm not here to ruin anybody's holiday. I don't hate on people's holidays. Rep your city, rep your city, rep your city. We got San Jose in the building. I am representing Chirac, aka the Windy City, aka the city with big shoulders, aka Chicago. Shout out to everybody on Kick, Twitch, YouTube, and both of my Facebook accounts. Chirac is in the building. Shot Town is in the building. Rep your city, rep your city. Represent your city. We got Pittsburgh in the building. Shout out to all my wrenches. We got New Jersey in the building, all my mods. Salute, salute. We got Atlanta, Georgia in the building. We got Buffalo, New York in the building. We got Chicago in the building. Salute, salute. Big up yourself, Rastafari, every time, without any apology. You already know what it is. My brother Azim is in the building, representing Philadelphia. All the mods is in the house, ready to get busy. Keep it nice and clean over here. Get rid of the trolls so everybody else can enjoy themselves. If you come over here, you posting too much, my mods going to get you. We got my brother Shalom, and my brother Goshen representing New York City. We going into 2026. I don't know what y'all trolls going to do. I will not be dealing with the chat anymore. The trolls are going to have to deal with my mods. My mods got full control. If they don't like you, you're out of here. I can't help you. Okay? We won't be blocking anybody, but my mods will be putting you on timeout. They determine how long your timeout is, not me. We're changing the program over here in 2026. I will not be dealing with the chat. Only the positive people in the chat that's raising good conversations. You're welcome to bring up conversations. You're welcome to ask questions. And if you get on the mods' nerve and they feel like you trolling the chat or they don't like your comment, they're going to block you. You know what I'm saying? So I will not be responding to the chat unless it's something positive, great questions, great input. Boom. I love the chat. I even love the trolls. I love the trolls, but I got to protect the chat. And I can't let you disrespect the chat. The brothers and sisters in the chat, and when I say brothers and sisters, I mean everybody in the world. I don't mean just blacks. The brothers and sisters in the chat, they don't want you hogging the chat, pushing their comments and their questions out the chat. They have things they want to say. And so respect the chat. You know, these live streams are ran by the chat. And so for all of you people that's getting into this that want to be live streaming like this, remember, this is the chat's world. This is not our world as the content creator. This is their world. Okay? Got to remember that. This is the chats run this. The content creators do not run this. Okay? They run it. You understand? This is for you if you want to get into this. If you want to get into this, remember the chat is the boss. You're here talking to the chat. This is all presentations to the chat. This is all conversations between the chat. That's the whole thing, the chat. So you got to respect the chat. So if you got questions, cool. If you got 20 questions you want to ask me, cool. Spread them out. Ask me one question. Let everybody else in the chat say something. Ask me another question. Don't do the questions back to back to back, because now you're disrespecting the chat. You're pushing other people out the chat. Okay? PST on my hat. Look over top of my head, and what does it say? Right over my head, you see some writing. Right? Right? It's right up there. It says Pharaoh said that. There you have it. Basically, there you have it. So, yes, a lot going on. So, it's about to be Christmas Eve. I don't do Christmas. I haven't done Christmas forever, but I have supported my children. So, this is my thing with Christmas and holidays. No, I mean, it's good, Robert. This is my thing with that. I don't do holidays. I don't do the holidays because I feel that the system has not been my friend. I feel like America has abused our people, melanated people, and they owe us reparations. And I can't see myself supporting a system that hasn't supported me. Right? But it is a personal thing. So it's not a thing that I expect other people to do. This is a personal protest just for me, right? So this is a personal protest that myself, Pharaoh, I don't do the holidays, okay? I don't support the holidays because I feel like the holidays don't have anything to do with me, but it's only personal. So I don't look down on people that do it because it's only my own personal protest. To me, it's not cool to look down on you because you're enjoying Christmas. That's whack. It's not for me to shame you because you're enjoying Christmas. That's whack. Unless you're challenging me and you're this big, bad, conscious dude. That's when I'll challenge you because conscious how. But if you're just a regular person, cool. But if you want to debate me with consciousness and you want to beat on your chest on how much you're super black and super conscious, that's when I got to look in your refrigerator to see if you got chicken bones in your mouth. I got to see your ID to see if you still got a slave name. And I got to see if you're skinning and grinning on Thanksgiving and Christmas at grandma and auntie house so that we can separate you from Big Pharaoh so you can know, no, you not me. You a little boy. You know what I'm saying? You're not Big Pharaoh. I ain't done Christmas forever. I haven't done Christmas since probably 1977, probably, since I've done a holiday. Yeah, 1977, a year after I got out of high school in 76. You know what I'm saying? I was still a Negro. I was still doing Negro stuff. I turned in my Negro card in 78. So, yeah, 76, 77. I was still Merry and I was still Christmas, you know. Now I only respect New Year's because I don't feel like New Year's is a holiday. I feel like New Year's is a mark to mark that you made it another year. And so I got 2 days that I use to recognize I made it another year, and that's New Year's and my birthday. So my birthday means I lived another year, right? And New Year's mean I made it another year. I made a fiscal year. New Year's means I made it another fiscal year, and my birthday means I made it another year in life, which is actually 9 months before you actually celebrate. So in February 22nd, when I turn 68, I'll really be 68 in 9 months because I've been alive in my mother for 9 months before I was born. I was already 9 months. So you're 9 months older than what you promote. That's a whole nother story. Our boy Sean, you got to have caution. That's all that video. I ain't gonna let me get the car back on the road because you know how if you watch me over here and you come a little late and the conversation's over here, I might be way over there. I don't stay on subject. I don't. Okay, we might go anywhere over here. This is like Freestyle Friday on Rap City. I might be talking about anything by the time you log in. My daughter said, I logged in, Daddy. You wasn't talking about the conversation. I said, that's what you get for being late. You was late. She said, "You're right. Well, you had been on an hour. Exactly. You should have been there. You should have been on time for the ride." So I don't hold it against anybody that celebrates Christmas. Now, when it comes to Christmas, my thing is this: I care about people's feelings. I care about what people go through. So I never celebrated Christmas, but I always bought my children things for Christmas because I never wanted my children to suffer because of my beliefs. I didn't feel like they should go to school and all the children got stuff and they didn't get nothing. So every year I would go by my children, my stepchildren, or any child that was I was raising, which was a lot of them. I would go buy them their stuff. And tomorrow's New Year's Eve, my children would have had their stuff today or yesterday. This is how I protested, right? So I protested. I would get their stuff, and I would give it to them like 3 days before New Christmas Eve, 2 days before. I never give it to them on Christmas Eve. I always give it to them early and tell them I don't celebrate Christmas, but I wasn't gonna leave y'all out. And when I had my youngest daughter and her mother, she had 3 children already, and then I had children. I had another household I had just left, so I would buy stuff for both households. And where my son and my youngest daughter was still living at the time, my two, well, my they're not the two youngest because the baby, then the two over them, and then they had like my ex queen. She had her niece there. So I would go buy stuff for my daughter there, my son there, and my niece there. And then we would get the stuff for the children there, right? So it's 4 children there, 3 children there. I'd make sure everybody got their stuff, get them all their stuff. so that they wouldn't feel left out. And, we had my family tradition. I give you your gifts. I say, what do you say? And they know F Christmas. Excellent. So that's all they had to do was say F Christmas, and then they would get all their stuff. And I would get them everything. I get them all. So it was a little expensive. I got to buy two gaming systems. I got to buy an Xbox and a PlayStation over here, an Xbox and a PlayStation over here, or a Wii, or whatever's out that year. Get it, and clothes, and depending on their age, toys. And they get older. They don't get toys, so they got to get clothes. Now when they would get clothes, I might not get their clothes early. I might not get their clothes. They might not get their clothes because I was like, you don't need your clothes before Christmas. You need your clothes before you go back to school. So you don't need no clothes. So when they got old enough to not get toys and clothes, they didn't get nothing until after Christmas when they got all these sales. Because why would I buy my son one coat when I could get two coats after Christmas? Why would I buy them pants, two pair of pants, when I can get four pair? You know what I'm saying? So they could get more clothes with the after Christmas sale than, you know what I'm saying? So when they got old enough for clothes, I would just get that right before they go back to school. Because my thing is, if once you're too old for toys, Christmas is over. You know what I'm saying? But you're still in school, so I will get you new clothes because the older kids come to school with their new Christmas clothes. So I feel like I got to at least do that. You know what I'm saying? But once you 18, you're out of high school, Christmas is over. You ain't getting nothing. That's for little kids that don't understand. Now you 18, you out of high school. Daddy don't do Christmas. You ain't getting nothing, okay? You only got that because you was a baby and I didn't want you to feel left out, okay? If you want something for Christmas now, you 18, go get a job and go buy it, okay? I don't do Christmas. I'm not supporting nothing that I feel is not beneficial to my people. And Christmas and all that stuff is not beneficial. All the money go out and don't no money come back to us. And they take all this money from the black community. And then when we ask for different things, they try to act like we begging. But after we paying all these taxes, spending all this money, going to all these restaurants, going to all these movies, buying all this Christmas stuff, birthday stuff, after we put all this money into the system, they try to act like we haven't been a big financial help to the system and don't want to cut no checks back. Just in reparations alone, you didn't made enough money off of us to pay us reparations. What the hell is you talking about? As much money as we supported a system that ain't support us? You understand? So me personally, I just say I ain't with it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't with that. I ain't with celebrating no stuff ain't got nothing to do with me. If it was up to me for foundational Black Americans, we would kick all that stuff to the curb and come up with our own holidays. That's the only way you're gonna get some respect. You look at the Jewish people, they got Hanukkah. They ain't doing Christmas. Okay? That's why they get respect. We need to have our own holidays. We don't need to be doing the 4th of July, Memorial Day, none of that. You might could do Memorial Day if you got family members that was in the service. Okay, I can understand that. But all the Mother Days, 4th of July, Independence Day, when you dependent, the only way Foundation of Black Americans should be supporting Independence Day is if they give us our reparations. You give us our reparations, yeah, in red, white, blue, America. But don't have us over here cheat us and have us celebrating a country that cheated us and didn't pay us for our labor. And if you didn't pay my great, 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 great grandmom and granddaddy, then you didn't pay me. I am not going to let you disrespect my great, 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 great grandmother and grandfather and then smile in my face. Because they had to accept your smile in their face because you had them under oppression. But I'm free now. So you need to cut that check. You understand? So we putting a whole lot of money in with no returns. No return on our investment. No return on our support. Where's the return on our support? That's what I want to know. Why you putting all this effort into this system? Where's your returns? Because white America get their returns. They get all type of stuff. If a white dude go to the bank to get a loan for his business like that, you go to get a loan, denied. Denied, denied, denied. They even look at you crazy when you black, when you walk in these places. Denied, denied, denied. And then you let them deny you, play you like a sucker, then you turn right back around every holiday. You support it. Supporting really your own discrimination against your own self. Then you get a president there, he take all the black books out, take all the black stuff out, doing all type of stuff to the black people. Everybody act like they don't see Trump. It's shutting down everything black, firing all the blacks, demoting all the blacks in the military, right in front of your face. And all you blacks for Trump, y'all ain't saying, y'all act like y'all don't see all that racist stuff that man doing. Now you're blind. Election time, you knew everything. Now you in there straight, so much racism coming out of there. Now you don't see nothing. They know in the military, black men, when they shave, they get bad razor bumps. It's almost make you got to go to the hospital. Now they saying you got to be clean shaven, knowing that's going to affect the black soldiers. Black generals and stuff quitting left and right because they don't want to deal with the racism. And then you black Trump supporters, especially you black men Trump supporters, now you quiet. You don't see nothing. You're blind. You don't see nothing. You're blind. You don't see nothing that he doing. You don't see none of that racism. You don't see all them racists he putting in power. You don't see him. You don't see where he hating on all the black museums and you don't see him taking everything down black. Everything down black. He taking it down right in front of your face. And you talking about blacks for Trump. Crazy. So like we constantly throwing money in and ain't no money coming back. The U.S. holiday spending in late 2025 showed resilience, with consumers planning to spend around $890 per person on gifts, food, and decor. Even with economic pressure, though high-income earners led spending while others focused on value. Let me repeat that. Though high-income earners spent a lot of money, others focused on value. That's all Americans. Black Friday remained key online sales surge, especially for electronics, and younger generations like Gen X and millennials use more budgeting creative tactics like handmade gifts. People so poor, they buying handmade gifts. Overall spending increased compared to the previous year, with strong results for both big box retailer and luxury brands. In other words, ain't nobody got no money. They either making gifts and they just struggling. You feel me? You feel me? Straight up. Will the racism that he shows come back to bite him? No, he's sick, so he won't even be here long. Some experts say they expect him. He got like 3 to 5 months. His health is horrible. While exact 2025 Christmas spending figures for Black Americans aren't finalized yet, its December 23rd reports show their significant buying power approaching 2 trillion and holiday participation, though economic pressures like inflation led many, including black families, to cut budgets, with some forecasts suggesting slower overall growth despite high spending intent and massive Friday Cyber Monday records. You feel me? So, listen, they got to give you a report and they can't tell you it's bad. So they got to give you a report. Listen, spending is down. They ain't making no money this Christmas. It's just a fact. They didn't make much money Thanksgiving. They're not making any money this Christmas. Okay? They're not making nothing. Okay? People don't have no money. The economy, if they don't get somebody in there know what they're doing, because Trump, all he do is go broke. He's driving the country bankrupt because people voted for him like it's The Apprentice. It was like a personality contest. They voted for him like fans. They didn't vote for who could do the job. They just voted on who they liked. They didn't look into personality. Okay? Everybody knows he don't know what the hell he's doing. Everybody know he's not gonna be no good president. He don't know how to manage money. He's old as dirt. You might as well have left Joe Biden in there. They both sleep. Now he's in there sleeping. Nobody's saying nothing. You're gonna call a man Sleepy Joe, and now you sleep. You understand? But it's a popularity contest, right? Because social media, men on social media, they not like stand up like that. These are social media men. And now that the social media has got involved, right? Then it's a problem. Where's my mods at? Don't y'all see this trolling in the chat? I gotta get some more mods because my mods, come on, what y'all doing? Y'all don't see this troll in this chat. Well, I got how many mods? What is, I gotta get some more mods. I gotta get some new mods. Because these mods ain't no good. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I gotta do it myself. I should not be, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what's going on. I got, when I go to other chats, the mods be on their square. I don't know what's be going on over here. Well, hopefully we get it together by 2026. I'm gonna have to get some more. I need some real police mods over here. You know what I'm saying? Once you see one or two weirdo comments, then you know they gotta go. Right? But the situation is crazy because they see that this person is not qualified, right? And what they do is they don't deal with the person. They start saying Dems and Republicans, right? Like the troll was trying to do, trying to switch it to Dems and Republicans instead of just Trump. he don't represent Republicans. He represents Trump. You the president. You represent the president of the United States. But what they got Americans doing is calling the president a party. So they call him, they act like he represents the Republicans when the president is supposed to represent the United States. The president is not supposed to represent a party. So the people that's voting, the social media people, especially the men, they on some weirdo stuff. They not really doing real American politics. They doing like some new weird stuff. Because when you run for office, once you get in there, you're supposed to represent everybody. You're not supposed to represent your party. You're not the president of the Democrats. You're not the president of Republicans. You're not the president of independents. You're the president of everybody. You're supposed to be the president of people that didn't even vote. So you're supposed to be doing what's best for the country, not what's best for from weirdos just in your party politics. So social media is creating this weird. They shouldn't let social media take over politics. Because for one, on social media, you don't even know who some of these people are. You don't even know if they're American citizens. And they come and give in their opinion about something and swaying the minds of the people. You don't even know who they are. You understand? You feel me? So he said we need our own. We need to open our own black only banks. You can't have a black only bank because then they'll say that's racism. So you can open a black bank, but it can't be only. Just like you can't have a white only bank, right? So we need blacks to open banks, and then we need blacks to go to those banks. But if I'm black and I open a bank, I want Mexicans and Asians and everybody to come put money in the bank the same way we put money in their banks. I don't want my bank where only blacks put money in our bank, but then Bank of America, everybody put money in Bank of America bank. If black people open a bank, we want everybody to put money in our bank the same way everybody put money in Bank of America. Right? You understand what I'm saying? So, politically, we really got to get ourselves together. And we just spending money, but we don't got no demands on anything coming back from our investment, our taxes. You're paying city taxes, county taxes, state taxes, federal taxes, but you are not demanding your tax money to be spent to benefit you. So it's basically the same reason they had the Revolutionary War. You're dealing with taxation without no representation. At what point do you pay taxes and don't make sure the money come back to benefit you? You can't just pay taxes and they take the money and spend it in white communities and take your tax dollars and build up their stuff, places where whites is poor and they even got no money. And they taking all this hard-earned money from black communities and giving it to everybody but us, our money. 50 million strong, that's a lot of tax dollars. Where is it? What politics is counting our tax dollars and making it clear we're spending this much money and this is all we're getting back? So you're doing all these holidays, but you're not getting nothing out of it. You don't even make the money from the holidays. I mean, okay, you want to celebrate the 4th of July. Okay, how much investment money, business money are you making from the 4th of July? So if you're going to spend a lot of money for a holiday, but ain't nobody from your race making nothing from it, you just spending with no returns on your investment, on your money. Because when you spend in a country, that's an investment. So how long are Black Americans going to spend with no returns on the money? You understand? Because you got to understand, you can't listen to the internet. The internet is no different like it used to be in the streets. In the streets for conscious brothers, we be at the park and brothers be a raw, raw, raw. Oh, they the black as ever. Thanksgiving, they're right there with the family. They never talk that stuff to their family. You got to understand on social media, some of these radicals that'll get in the chat, will not say that to their mother, to their auntie, to their family, to their uncle, to their wives. They don't say that. They come in a safe space like this and say something that they don't stand on in life. I've seen it too many times. I've been around brothers. They'll be out in the world, and the brothers got the afro dreads or whatever, and they'll get all on the sister's head. Sister, why you got that perm in your hair? Why you got blonde in your hair? Woo, 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 all on the sister. They forget a month later, they say they got to stop at their mama house. Boom, they go to their mama house, go in there. His auntie got blonde hair just like the other lady. His mama got the hair like the lady. Now, he not in their face. He not in his mama's face. Sometimes even his wife, his daughter, his family, the same thing that he's barking at a stranger over. When he get around his family, you don't say nothing. It's always external. It's always a fake external black. And I think that early. I seen that in 1978, 79, 80, 81. I seen that early when I became black conscious. I seen how people was phony, how they was saying stuff to strangers that was doing the same thing they mama doing, they daddy doing. They didn't say nothing. They disrespect somebody else, mama and daddy. Right? That's somebody else's mom. That's somebody else's dad. That's somebody else's wife. Somebody else's daughter. He'll tell them how super black they need to be. But theirs, they won't say nothing. They don't say nothing. You watch my chat and you watch some of these radicals come over here and tell me y'all really believe they like that when they're around their family? No. As a matter of fact, that ain't even their real name over here. They come over with these names, Black Authority. At home, he just Marvin. He ain't black. He ain't no authority. He just Marvin. They're like, hey, Marvin. And so even if you check social media, Instagram is the purpose one. You can go on Instagram and look at the traffic, especially the super high level, melanated, more rich, all of them. They won't show no pictures or videos of what they're doing over the holiday. They'll wait till the holiday's over, then they back outside, with their crystals on and all that. But tomorrow, the next day, right like Christmas, Thanksgiving, they don't post nothing. You know why? Because they're not doing all that magical, mystical black stuff. They with their family for Christmas. and they don't want to post that. And after they go, a lot of times if you watch, they'll disappear. They won't be on Instagram. Tomorrow's Christmas Eve, they won't be on Instagram. They might. Christmas Day, they won't. Then a couple of days after Christmas, they'll post pictures of their family, right? Which means where they just was at. Now they won't, right? So like Christmas is the day after tomorrow. 2 days after that, they'll post a picture with their mom or their dad or whatever. But they'll make sure they won't be at the table or nothing. But they be telling on themselves. You understand? They be telling on themselves. They be showing you that they be telling y'all one thing and doing another. Now me, if I was gonna go to Christmas, I'd go live and show y'all, yeah, I'm here at the Christmas party. Period. Point blank period. I would never, I'm showing it all. Point blank period. Because I'm like, I'm going to keep it real, even if people don't like it. I'm not going to, if I change, I'm going to show everybody I changed. And it just is what it is. I'm not going to hide and be like, oh, and that's what's going on. So with that type of mentality, ain't no constant concentration on our economics. Okay, like Thanksgiving and Christmas, about all this food. How much food are we getting from black farmers? How much money are they making with all this food being sold? How much of the food is coming from black farmers? Are they getting a cut of this? Or are they being cut out? A lot of these greens and these things we buy, how much of this stuff come from the black farmers into the stores in the black community? Or are we buying a bunch of food and our brothers and sisters that's growing the food ain't making nothing? We don't even know. We don't even know. So we put a lot of money out, but we don't be requiring no returns. Our politicians don't require no returns. Our business people don't require no returns. Our athletes don't require, because everybody done sold out. Everybody got to be quiet. You got to go chase that football like they told you, chase that basketball like they told you. You can sit up there and you could be a congressman and talk all this stuff. But when Christmas comes, you're going to shut all that down and you're just going to go do Merry Christmas. That's it. And you ain't going to be standing on no economics from it. It's cool if you want to do holidays and you want to spend so much money for holidays. But what's not cool is when you ain't got the economical mind to see how much your people getting back from the holiday. Like what we getting back. Like how much stuff are we selling on Christmas? Because you'll see blacks say, buy black, right? But you know why buy black never worked? Because you ain't making nothing worth buying. So every time you say buy black, it's some hair products, it's some oil, it's a purse, it's a tea. You know what I'm saying? You don't say, hey, where's our TV? Because everybody gonna buy TV. People gonna buy electronics. So when you say buy black, and then you go look at black businesses are never up to the point of the other businesses. All right, buy black. All right, my son wants a gaming system. You can get a PlayStation or you can get an Xbox. Where's the black one? It ain't no black one. It ain't no black one that could compete. What's the name of it? Name the black gaming system that can compete with Xbox and PlayStation. It don't exist. Name the black television that is the big screen we can get. It don't exist. It don't exist. So when you say buy black, but yet you don't have nothing black that we want, that don't make no sense. That's why the buy black movement don't ever go nowhere, because you don't make enough stuff to say buy black. The term should be sell black. What you selling is black. Are you selling everything? Do you got phones? Do you have cars? Do you have televisions? Do you have gaming systems? Do you have laptops? Do you have the cameras and microphones for the laptops? I'm just saying, do you have the stuff for us to listen to music on? Do you have irons? Because we iron our clothes. What about washers and dryers? What about dishwashers? What about blenders for the kitchen? When your mama want to make a cake, do you sell the blender? Do you sell the can openers? I got a blender I got to make my protein shakes in. Where's the black one? I got a grinder to grind up my coffee beans. Where's the black one? When I go on Amazon, where's the black stuff that covers all these products that we want to buy? All the way up to the car, the motorcycle, the truck, the boats, air conditionings, lawnmowers, heaters, ice makers, name it. Where's the black one? There's a camera right here. Where's the black one? There's a mic right here. Where's the black one? There's a MacBook right here. Where's the black one? Nothing that I'm bringing you is bought by nothing black. And nothing I'm using, nothing I'm using is black. Even the internet. This is Comcast. Where's the black one? Now, if you don't talk on that level, how you going to level up when you ain't even talking on that level? Like, it don't even come up. I ain't never heard it nowhere but me. I'm the only one saying it. Who else saying this? Nobody. Nobody. Who's saying this? We got all these dudes talking about you can invest, you can put your money in the trust, da da da. But he don't never tell you what to do with the money when you put it in the trust. When you finally turn it into $2 million, then he, guess what? Take it and buy somebody else's air conditioner, somebody else's boat, somebody else's house, somebody else's stuff. So what's the purpose of making money in the trust when every penny you spend ain't yours? So you just spend it with no returns. No, everything you spend, nothing come back. So you talk about getting rich so you can spend, but ain't none coming back. And none of these black millionaires and billionaires ever talk about this. All they talk about is how we can get financial wealth. What good is financial wealth when everything you buy goes out and nothing comes back? All of these millionaires and stuff in America, all their money's leaving. All the cars they buying, all the property they buying, everything they buying is money going out. So they're millionaires for what? None of their money gonna come to us. All their money goes out. This is why many times the blacks don't stay millionaires, because it's their money not circulating. It's not. It's just all money out, no money in. All money out, 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 out. Black people ain't gonna make no money for the holiday, not a dollar. Few people selling some hair oil or something, some fingernail polish or something. But not no real money. None of the stuff that your children want for Christmas. Black people don't make none of it. All them superheroes your little baby boy wants, 7, 8 years old, you know he wants superheroes, he wants this, he want to race a car center. Black people don't make none of that. None of it. Because the black man got in his mind to go out there and get rich. He ain't into building no factories and working together because he don't work together. He on some individual stuff. He don't got the mindset, factory mindset. He don't got the mindset of 100 people working together. He only could work by himself, maybe 2 people, because he a hater. You could look into the chat and you could see brothers. I wouldn't be able. As so many brothers come, all they is haters. All they want to do is try to play catch up, try to catch me up in something I say. You think you could depend on them to go in business and build something? They ain't gonna do shit. They gonna come over here. They gonna ask me all these super black questions. They gonna shut their goofy ass up, and they gonna go right back to working for the man they work for to make their money. That ain't black. And then when they get through working for boss man, they gonna come back and talk black shit to me. After they get through working for boss man, they gonna come back. They gonna be the blackest. They gonna get a black YouTube name. They gonna come back Black Thought 549. He gonna talk that talk. And then Monday, he gonna take his ass down there for master. He gonna shut up. He gonna work for master and make master rich and get his little crumbs. So he can pay his little car note to them, pay his insurance to them, pay his phone bill to them, pay his mortgage to them. All his money, guess who he gonna pay it to? To them. Because it ain't no black where you can spend your money. Then you get on Instagram. You out on his boat. You done took his plane. You living my best life. You got on his clothes, everything. I see no money for you. When I see you on your vacations, you look like all money out. That's what you look like, goofies to me, because it look like all money out. And you bragging, yeah, Pharaoh, I'm living that life. I done went and gave these people my money. Boy, you not living like me. Boy, you ain't giving these people money like me. Don't you see me? Look at the hotel I'm at. Look who I gave my money to. Boy, this hotel, this cost me $500 a night. I give these people my money. I'm living my best life. And I'm like, the hotel, the one living their best life, use what we call in the street a customer. You know what I'm saying? Use a sucker. All I see is you gave these people, I'm a boss. I think like a boss. I don't give a damn about your vacation. I want to be like the person that you giving your money to. Okay? I see you on the boat. I see you on the boat. I don't respect you on the boat. I respect the boat. I don't respect you. This big Pharaoh. I like the boat. I want to be like the person on the boat. I don't want to be like you. I want you on my boat. Yeah. Yeah. I don't respect your vacation. Yeah, I don't respect your car or nothing. You be showing me your car. Look, Pharaoh, look how much money I gave them. Boy, you can't give no money away like me, boy. I gave away $50,000 for my car, Pharaoh. How much money you be giving away for yours? I be like, I'm in a van, I pay $8,000. See, you ain't gave them number $8,000. I gave them 50 grand. You ain't on nothing. You know what I'm saying? Look at this watch. Look at my jewelry. You know how much I gave them? That's what you be sound like to me. You be bragging. Boy, you know how much I gave them for this watch? Boy, you got on some cheap ass silver. You ain't gave them nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'll be like, you're right. I ain't gave them nothing. Yeah, you're right. I ain't gave them no. You right, big dog. You gave them. Yeah, you gave them. Yeah, you gave them 180,000 for your jewelry. I feel you. I feel you. Do I want to be like you? No, I want to be like the people you gave the money to. I don't want to be like you. I want to be like the man sold you that watch. I want to be, I'm not impressed with the watch. With you with the watch. I'm impressed with the seller. Every time I look at brothers in the jewelry store, rappers buying new jewelry, I'm always amazed at the jeweler. The jeweler be the one I be impressed with. I don't never be impressed with the rapper. The rapper is a customer. And I be outside. I'm a hustler. You just the customer, the customer. I'm not impressed with the customer. I'm impressed with the seller. I just seen you get this man a stack. I just seen you get this man $60,000 for $7,000 worth of jewelry that you think is worth 60,000. And you say you a hustler. Hustlers, we know the markup. We know the markup. We know that's how we make money. We get the brick, we break it down. You pay an arm and a leg, we get rich. Yeah, we might have paid 20 grand for this stuff. We finna make 80 though. And guess who gonna give us the 80? You, the customer. You think you getting what it's worth? Fine, if that's what you believe. Come get it and make me rich and go brag about how much money you spent. Man, I just bought $300 worth of that fire. It's like, no, you didn't. You just gave me $300 worth of that fire. You just bought $50 worth. You just paid $300. I'm just saying. Yeah, you pay. Get the record straight. You didn't buy $300 worth. You paid $300. But you did not buy no $300 worth of green, fool. If you bought $300 worth, I wouldn't have made no money. I made money, right? That means you, okay? All right? Dara. But I appreciate your service. Yeah, you looking real good. You looking better than me. 100,000, 200,000. You looking real good. Come back and look good again. I need you to come back and look good. You need to come see me so you can look good. Okay? So you can feel good or whatever you're doing. You need to come see me so you can be the man. You know what I'm saying? That's my job, to make you be the man. I don't want to be the man. I want to get the bands. Because bands will make you dance. Bands will make you dance. You know what I'm saying? On my soul. My job is for you to think you're doing something. Yeah, come buy this car. Come buy this Bentley. Yes, you the man. Come buy this Bentley from me. Yes, you are the man. And I need 10 D men to come in here and buy Bentleys. And y'all is the men. Don't worry about me. Don't worry about me. I'm nobody. I'm not the man. You the man. You look good in that car. Okay, pay me. Boy, you are the man. For sure. No, you is everything. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's how this shit go. You is the man in this mink. You come, you know what I'm saying? You ever been in there, buy the mink or buy the car from the guy? You start picking up on the vibe. The guy putting the mink on you, telling you all that. Yeah, that look good on you. Yeah, you woo woo. And then when you give him the money, if you're really a player, you give him the money. If you're smart, you pick up on it. Then when you get into the game of making money, you realize he got all these minks, so his mink is free. Wait a minute. He can wear all the minks he wants. He ain't paying for them. I'm paying for them. It's like the man got the green. He don't buy green. He's smoking for free. You buying it. I'm just saying. And there's nothing wrong with supporting business. I'm not saying don't support business. I'm saying if you're going to support businesses of other people from other races, you need your business from your race to balance it out. Other than that, you all money out and no money in. Basically, I don't have no problem with you going on vacation stuff. I have a problem that you don't have the equal to get no money back. You just spend it with no returns. It's got to be returns. It can't just be all money out and all you got is the junk. Yeah, you just a customer. You're never the salesperson. Christmas coming and you just a customer. And the only people that's really having a Merry Christmas is the seller. Ask anybody, ask any hustler. When I was in the streets, I never celebrated Christmas and stuff. But I loved Christmas. You know how much money I made for Christmas? You know how much money I make Thanksgiving? You know how much money I make New Year's when I was in the streets? Yeah, happy fucking New Year. I love it. Yeah, I popped some bottles New Year's. Your bottles, you bought them though. You bought these bottles. I didn't buy these bottles. And I'm only pinching a little bit off my profits for this. I'm not finna bust my profits down for this. I'm trying to make money. That's why when you hustling or you're a businessman, you got your woman, you got to prep her. You got to get her mind right. Like, baby, we about money in. We not about money out. And we not about money in and out and in and out. We want in, out. In, out. So there's a whole bunch in. We don't mind a little going out, babe. But it can't be in and out and in and out. We not breathing. We pulling in. We holding our breath. We getting it in. It's got to be a whole lot of in and a little bit of out. It can't be in and out and in and out and in and out. Because then when the end might fall off, you can't got no money because you let it all go back out. And this is the key to be a successful businessman. When it's in, it's coming in. You stacking. Now business go bad. Okay, you ain't gonna drown. You got a nest, an egg's nest, and so now you can recalibrate, and start a whole new business. But if you had the money going in and out, and then the business go bad, you acting like this gonna last forever. Now you're broke. Like these rappers. They start rapping, they make a lot of money out, in and out. Then they go broke. And they have enough money to put a rappers union together to get together and come out with their own automobile. The rappers could have been had an automobile company. The companies would have helped them because you're going to make a lot of money, but still the people that's got the natural resources going to make money. So they don't care. They're going to still make money. But now you got your own automobile. You're making money. And the more money you make, the cheaper you getting your raw materials for. This is business. No, nobody think like that. Everybody rapper want to be in a Bentley. He don't want to come out with his own car. We had enough between the basketball players and the rappers and all these movie stars. We had enough people to have some major businesses. No, all they wanted to do is buy stuff from other major businesses. They never wanted to be the bosses. They wanted to buy from the bosses. Our people never invested in the next level of investment because all you want to do is play, 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 play. I'm giving you game right now. Let's take a break and I'm going to finish. I'm giving you game. Y'all better listen. You ain't going to get this nowhere, okay? We got to change the way we function. If we don't change, we're going to crash out. We got to get our business together, okay? We're going to continue in a minute. Look, let me tell y'all something. Let's go back to the streets. You in the streets, right? You hustling, right? Boom. I'm hustling. Blah, 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 blah. I'm looking nice, nice cars, whatever I'm doing. Shorty want to get with me. Boom, she get with me. She want to be my woman. All right. But the relationship always go bad. Relationship ain't going to work because it take a certain type of woman to be with a hustler or to be with the top level businessman. All she see is the money. So you get in a relationship, blah, blah, blah. But guess what? You making money. Your big money come in when? Thursday, Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday. Do you get to go out Friday night? No. Do you get to go out Saturday night? No. Your woman, she don't like that. So she like the money, but she don't like what you have to do to get it. She began to be disgruntled. Because the big load of money is on the day she's supposed to be having fun. And you don't have fun. Because you're in the fun business. You can't be in the fun business and have fun. You can't throw concerts and go to concerts. It don't work like that. So now the amount of energy it takes for you to be a successful businessman, it's hard to find a woman to stay with you. So when you see these big time jewelers, these big time businessmen, and you see they woman, them be special women. That's why a lot of divorce happens in Hollywood. Because she ain't willing to deal with you and you out of town for a month shooting a movie. And even though you're bringing back 12 million, all she thinking about is you ain't there. So she want the 12 million, she like the money, but she don't like the sacrifice for the money. She can't put two and two together. That ain't no money if I don't go out of town and shoot this movie in Italy. What are you talking about? So they kind of want to have their cake and eat it too. So it takes a special woman to be successful, and it takes a special man, because if your man's a goofy, he going to do all that goofy stuff and he going to go broke. Because to be successful, it can't be all money out. It got to be returns. It got to be returns. It's always got to be more returns than going out. And the average person, they not really with that. You understand? And for the black man to make some money, we ain't supposed to be able to have a good time New Year's and Christmas and all that. We supposed to be having a good time that Monday when that's over. We supposed to be getting money. Our kids ain't supposed to get no gifts till next week. They ain't supposed to be getting nothing. We supposed to be taking money in. Our kids supposed to be trained to know I'm not getting nothing till later, but I'm gonna get more than y'all gonna get because my daddy, my mama, they out there getting it. So I'm gonna still get a bunch of gifts, but I ain't getting them till it's over. I ain't getting this stuff till it's over. They don't do no holidays. To my mom and daddy, holidays is business days. If you want to get money, all these holidays, so those business days, those ain't no play days. Anybody know when you get money, your Saturday is Monday. Facts. Your Saturday is Monday. Your Saturday ain't Saturday. Saturday is Monday, money day. New Year's. You in Chicago, get up New Year's early that morning and drive down Stony Island and go to Kenwood Liquor. You're going to see people out there with them trying to get you somewhere to park. You're going to see cars in the parking lot, and you're going to see people coming out by the thousands. You're going to go in there, you're going to see more liquor than you ever see in any liquor store ever. And they going to make, I ain't no telling how much money they make. Anybody know that been outside, that been in them places on New Year's Day could tell you they are making a fortune on New Year's Day, New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve. The liquor stores are making millions. While you're trying to get your liquor and get everything to celebrate, they don't give a damn about that. And at night when you're saying Happy New Year's, they counting the money. They counting the money. I'm telling you. Their wives already know we not finna really do nothing New Year's Eve. I'm tired. They gonna be wore out. They not closing till the last minute. They don't even close until the city make them close. I'm telling you. Hubby is not at home getting dressed for New Year's Eve. That's just not happening. Because if they let them stay open till 11, 12, they is open and the boss is in there. And when it's time to say Happy New Year, he called his wife, hey, baby, Happy New Year. She say, how did it go? Oh, it was crazy. I think we did double what we did last year. Oh, yeah, the so-and-so champagne was gone for, boom, that's all they own. The bosses celebrate on New Year's Day. You ever notice the day you off, the day nobody's moving is what? New Year's Day, right? Nothing's moving. That's when the bosses celebrate. They don't celebrate New Year's Eve. They celebrate on New Year's Day after they grabbed all the money. You the one celebrate at New Year's Eve. And you ever notice, next New Year's Eve, keep your eyes open. You ever notice, there's all it is, New Year's Eve. Tell me I'm lying. Boom, New Year's Eve come. It's all this, you can feel the energy. You can feel the energy, right? You can feel the energy. Tell me, I don't care where you go out on New Year's. Tell me if I'm lying. Soon as they say Happy New Year, you ever realize how all the air come out the room? Have you ever paid any attention to when they hit 12 and they say Happy New Year's? Have you ever noticed it's over? Now you done dressed up, you ready to party till 1 to 2, but if you pick up the vibe, if you good with vibes, you'll notice that when they say Happy New Year, all the air is out the whole city. It's over, really. You dressed up, you did all that, you want to have a long night, but soon as 12:01, it's over. When you go out this New Year's Eve, pick up the vibe. That was always weird. The only time the vibe stay is if you're having a house party or something. The vibe kind of stay because you at the house. But if you go out to an event, a club or something, as soon as they say Happy New Year's, the whole club is like dead. You know why? Because the people that made their money, they finished. They got you. So the businesses all the energy coming from the businesses. Once it's Happy New Year, the business like all the energy out of the city gone. Why? Because all the energy was the money. Making the money was the energy. As soon as you say Happy New Year, got your money, bye. You go home New Year's Day be solemn as hell. Because you done spent all this money for Christmas. You done spent all this money for New Year's, all this money for Thanksgiving. And now it's the first of the year. Then they hit you with, oh, don't be so down on yourself. You're going to get your tax money. So now you're like, yeah, I get my tax money back, though. Y'all don't pick up on the psychology. Immediately, you start thinking about your tax money back. Immediately, everybody man go to their tax money. Everybody in this weird state till they get their taxes back. Like it'd be weird as hell. Like I'll get my taxes back and I'm gonna be back on that's gonna put me back, your tax money back gonna kind of help you get some of that back kind of vibe. It'd be weird as hell. Where you done be jacked off all this money. Now you waiting on the tax money. Now all the men want to holler at you because he know you get with these women, they horny, it's winter, get up in her house, boom, boom, she gonna hit you with some of her tax money. So all the men start pimping, start wanting to, all of a sudden you so fine, he want to come hang out, he want to spend the night, he want to get up in you and get your head going because you know you finna get your tax money. The women go for it every time. Every time the women go for these winter affairs where these dudes get at them for the winter. Boom, get it. As soon as the tax money comes in the spring, they break up. Every year. Every year. Every year. Every year. She saved her tax money for her time. It's smart. Every year. It's the same game. They run the same game. Then they hit you in spring, summer, you get outside, and here we go again, round and around. But the businesses stay steady. They stay steady. Boom. You think I'm lying? Be like New Year's. If you think I'm lying, keep your eyes open. Christmas, right? Go in Walgreens. You're going to see the little Christmas cards and stuff like that, right? On Christmas Day or the next day after Christmas, if you ain't got nothing to do, go into Walgreens early, like 10 in the morning, 11. You're going to see them taking all the Christmas stuff down and putting up all the New Year's stuff. Facts. Walgreens will show you how the game go. Go to Walgreens the day after a holiday. They don't waste no time. Walgreens gonna teach you how the system run. Go to Walgreens the day after a holiday. You're gonna see. They gotta clear all that stuff out and put up the next holiday. They're gonna clear all that Christmas stuff out. They're gonna put up the New Year's stuff. I'm gonna show you how vicious it is. New Year's come. Boom, Happy New Year's. Go in Walgreens the day after New Year. They're gonna be putting up Valentine's Day stuff. They not waiting. It's January 2nd, and they putting up stuff for February 14th. They put up immediately. They putting up them hearts in their Valentine's Day. Immediately. Immediately. Soon as that's over, they either putting up St. Patrick's Day or Easter stuff. They don't wait. It's like Easter. They don't give a damn how far it is. Whatever the next holiday, they put that up the next day after that holiday. It's amazing because you get to see them clear. They clear those whole aisles out where they have their holiday cards and all that. It'd be crazy. I remember when I peeped that some years ago. Man, immediately, baby, like me going there, you gonna see it. Immediately, they flip that whole store. All them decorations down. The store be broke down. That's the only time you'll see Walgreens totally broke down, where all the aisles got stuff the day after one holiday. You go in Walgreens, that's the only time you're going to see it like that. Other than that, Walgreens always be set up. Go in Walgreens the day after a holiday. That's the only time you're going to see Walgreens ain't set up. You're going to see it getting set up. And they don't miss nothing. Gay Pride, Thanksgiving, nothing. They don't miss none. They, drive it down, throw it up. When they grab it down, they put it in the storage and they pull it back out with some new stuff with it, so you can tell a lot of it is stuff from last year they didn't sell with some new stuff. And it's just, and that's how you can see, they plan us. They plan us from holiday to holiday. And we spending money, but as foundational Black Americans, I challenge somebody to show me what we get back economically from any holiday. We ain't making none of that money. When I say none of that money, I mean we ain't making none of that money. We might be getting some pennies, but we ain't making none of that money. We don't have the infrastructure to make the money. You got CVS, you got Walgreens. What's the name of the Black store like Walgreens? You don't have one. What's the name of the Black store like Whole Foods, like Sprouts? Oh, you don't have one. What's the name of the Black Midas muffler, Kyrex? Oh, you don't have one. Think about it. You don't have any of these franchises that's Black. Not a one. Name a Black franchise. You got Harold's Chicken, Uncle Remus, stuff like that, but you don't got none of these franchises like that. You don't have a burger franchise across this country like that. What's the name of it? What's the name of the Black restaurant you take your wives out to for dinner? Like they used to have a Red Lobster. Name the Black one. You don't have none of that. Because all you do is money going out. No money don't come back. And now you're going to start to see the Black community start to go in poverty. Watch what I'm telling you. You're going to lose your property. You ain't going to be able to pay your property tax. You're going to lose your homes. You're going to have to keep your car longer. A lot of my friends, they can't get another car. They got a nice car, but they usually would have already had another one. They driving that one. They're like, I'm going to keep driving this one. They ain't buying cars like that. A lot of my Black friends that's like got really good jobs, they tell me straight up, They ain't spending no money. I just talked to a brother today. I ain't gonna say where he work at. Got a real nice job. He's like, for all this shit temporary right now. He said he used to be a point with his education, his job was permanent. He said, I'm gonna be honest with you, Pharaoh. Ain't nothing permanent no more. I'm saving all my money. He said, because even this job I got now, they'll just fade it out or they'll just bring in AI and it'd be over with. This is what people that got good money telling me. They shutting it down. One of my boys, he getting ready to go through a divorce because he's shutting it down. And his wife is used to the high life and he ain't doing it no more. So they not getting along because he's shutting it down. He said, we shutting all that down. He's shutting it down. They got 2 cars, but she don't never go nowhere. He ready to get rid of one of them businesses. He like, it got to go. He said, and this already paid for. I just don't want it. And he said she want to keep living like how we been living and don't want to look at the future. And he like, the future don't look like we going to be able to maintain this lifestyle. We can maintain it if we cut back now, but she want to wait until we hit the wall. And he don't want to wait till he hit the wall. He said he want to put all that money up. He was like, he gave me an example. He like, let's say, Pharaoh, that you working now. And he said, let's say you got $150,000 as a blanket. He said, that need to be $350,000. But my wife still wanted to keep his $150,000 nest egg. He like, no. It ain't looking like what used to be a good nest egg. He said, I keep trying to tell her that ain't no good nest egg no more. But she don't want to listen. And he like, she want to get a divorce, but what she don't understand is what she gonna do. She gonna mess the money up. I'm gonna have to pay so much alimony, but she's still gonna be messed up because I'm gonna be living menial. I'll still be fine. He like, I'll get a 1-bedroom apartment and I'll be cool. I'm not doing all of this right now. And he said, I keep telling her, you ain't looking at the Trump administration. Like, you're not looking at the politics. You're not looking at the climate. He like, Trump's going to drive the country broke. He doesn't know what he's doing. He keep trying to tell her, you don't know, we in business. We know a bad businessman when we see it. This guy is a horrible businessman. Doesn't know what he's doing. And he's got no checks and balances because he put a bunch of people in there, let him do whatever he want to do, but he don't know what he's doing. It's a disaster. He don't got nobody to tell him, no, sir, you can't do that. So he's doing what he want to do and don't know what he's doing. He want to get a new fleet of Navy ships, gold, tear down the White House and build. He just a nut. Don't know what he's doing. And because America's playing politics and you already voted for him, you don't want to, you want to pretend, he's not an idiot. Because you're still stuck in the, this one or that one, weirdo stuff. Your pride, you voted for him. So you're on that, like, no, he this and that. You don't want to be realistic and look at the situation. Like me, I'm realistic. If I don't vote for him and he get in there and he's good, I'm going to say, oh, he's doing good. I'm not going to just be like, no, he ain't no good just because I didn't vote for him and just say, oh, he's not no good just because I didn't vote for him. That's the political climate we got. You don't like nobody, they get in there doing good. You're going to be like, no, they ain't no good because you didn't vote for him. You're trying to find out. So now when you really get somebody in there that really ain't no damn good, you don't want to say this dude is going to we're going to be flat ass broke with this dude. Like he going and taking money from he getting ready to take money from the young people for college. How the hell do you want to build a new wing on the White House? How the hell do you waste all this money And now you want to dock the kids for getting an education? Like you want to dock, you want to hurt young people for their loans to get an education that's going to make the country better? Really? In an economy where you know they're struggling? So now he going to make a bunch of people that went to college homeless. Because that's all he going to do. Because I don't know how you're going to take money from young people when rent's $2,000 for one bedroom. Where the hell are they supposed to get some money from? It ain't like a one bedroom is $700 like it should be. Then the college kids could pay their loans off. You know damn well why they can't pay their loans off. A one bedroom is $2,000. Duh. So it's like, black people, you've been doing all this spending with no returns. Now you finna pay for it. Where we gonna get some money from? When what you depended on cut you off. It's sad. You ever been around people that you're close to, you look out for, and you saving money and you cutting back, and you putting money where you cutting back, and you want to go here, you want to go there, you're like, nah, and they looking at you like, you got to live your life, you got to enjoy your life. You're like, oh, I'm cool though. You put money up, you put money up. They tell you got to live your life, and they go live their life. 6 months later, they want to borrow $1,000. You ever been through that? Because I be going through that. The same people talking, live your life, la, la, la. You like, no, let me cut back. They get messed up. They call a cutback person. Oh, the cutback person got money. So the live your life person want to borrow money from the one that they swear you not living your life. Whichever kind of weirdo stuff that is. It's a weirdo. That's a weirdo concept anyway. Live your best life. Because your best life is a life where all your bills is paid and you're not sick. So if you ain't in a hospital, if you ain't got pneumonia, if you ain't got diabetes, if you ain't had a leg amputated, if you ain't got cancer, you are living your best life. What the hell are you talking about? If you go on a trip, on a cruise, but you got breast cancer or you got prostate cancer, are you living your best life with prostate cancer? What the hell? Living your best life should be based about health mostly, first and foremost. If you're not healthy, you're not living your best life. You're living your best life when you're healthy. Because when you're healthy, you can get money. You can get money if you got health. If your health is failing, you can't get no money, and it's going to cost you money, and you're going to lose money. Period. And you ain't going to be living no life. You're going to be in the hospital. You're going to be in the bed. You're going to be getting treatments. But they go out and spend money and be out doing goofy stuff, talking about they living their best life because you going and seeing some stuff, pretending this stuff is great. You out on the ocean on a cruise, you think it's great. You just on a damn boat in the water. It's just how your concepts, you got to change your concept on what's really great and stop taking poverty and taking anything outside of poverty and making it like it's great. It's not great just because you was broken, you could do it. It's not that great. You're a sucker. Very few things people could show me that's supposed to be great. That shit do not be great. They don't. Including their vacations. I was just fortunate enough to move early and live in Hawaii and stuff. And, the Most High was able to guide me where I could see things. So I lived in a vacation spot. So I know it ain't that. You get out of Hawaii, yeah, Man, Hawaii ain't shit. It's just like it's just a damn water and some sand in the ocean, some water and sand. You know what I'm saying? And some trees. Are they palm trees, balm trees, or palm trees? It's a damn tree, and but you out there, and it ain't really nothing. It's nothing. It's not better than Lake Michigan or the little marina you got where you live at. It ain't no different. That's just in your mind. Cause this ain't the little marina or little river in my city. This is Hawaii water. You know what I'm saying? This Jamaican water. You know what I'm saying? This is better. I went to Jamaica and I was on the Jamaican sand in the Jamaican water. You know, but it's still just water. You could have went to the little lake where you at. It's the same shit. Real, I'm telling y'all, it's the same stuff. They selling you like an imaginary, and it's only great because you go tell somebody. You see men do it all the time. What you doing? Yeah, me and my wife. I took my wife to San Potate. I said, well, I took my wife here. And now I got friends they sending me, man, Vegas is closed, man. But you shouldn't have went out there anyway. Vegas is a mirage, bruh. Vegas is a mirage. It's Vegas in the desert. Vegas ain't nothing, bruh. Vegas is a place to take your money with prostitutes and gambling. Anybody will tell you, any real person will tell you, when you go to Vegas, it's only nice for 30 some hours. After about 36, 38 hours, you ready to leave. Vegas do not be nice for no 2 days. One day, and you ready to get the hell out of there. If you get there in the evening time, like let's say you get there Friday evening, Saturday is fun. Sunday you ready to go. Any real person will tell you. Vegas is a 1 day fun. 1 day. After that, you can see it's some bullshit. You ready to leave. Like this some bullshit. Especially when you go somewhere and all the souvenirs you buy ain't from there, right? It's made in Taiwan. It's in Taiwan. The shows be pretty good. But nowadays the shows is whack. Cause ain't nobody perform worth shit. Who worth seeing? Nobody. You know what I'm saying? It's very few concerts worth anything. Seriously, very few concerts be any good anymore. Very few. Very few be worth anything anymore. Because they just into taking your money now. They not trying to give you your money's worth for nothing no more. And they ain't really raising. They're not really putting any money into artists. So music artists is mostly men. We go to that stuff so our wife be happy. Basically, men don't be in ladies. Men don't like none of that shit. He just trying to take you. That's why men get so frustrated when you be nagging and complaining because he tried to take you out to have a good time. He didn't want to go to that shit. He did it for you, and you don't even appreciate it. Any man be honest to tell you. We be taking women and shit. We don't want to go to that shit, but we want to make her happy and take her so she can have a good time. And if she having a good time, then we have a good time because she having a good time. That's the only way we have a good time. The only way a man have a good time, a real man, is she having a good time, and we be happy to see baby girl have a good time. But we would not go to this shit. So that's why it's frustrating when we take you and you don't have the best time you can have and you don't appreciate it. because we really just did this for you. We don't want to see this shit. Men is cool laying in the man cave, watching the game or some shit, being on the phone doing nothing. Men is cool doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? Well, not a lot of men ain't going to admit this because it's not good for their ladies. You ever seen a picture of a dude on his wife on vacation? Look at their two faces. She the only one supposed to be having fun. So now when she ain't having fun, it's time for a divorce. Now the frustration is extra high because you already pretending this is fun when it ain't. And now she don't even like it. So you ready to cancel this whole situation. Because most of that stuff be whack. To be honest with you, it's very few things that are really enjoyable. And then once you go to them, what's left? Now you're trying to find fun. You know, fun is dangerous. You know, I try to teach the youth, stop trying to have fun. Because when you keep trying to have fun and you find out that life is boring, now you end up with substance abuse, alcoholism, because you don't want to accept that life is just chill. And you want whistles and bells. So now you start taking pills and taking stuff and drinking and doing weird sexual stuff, trying to make excitement out of life. Life ain't exciting. Life is chill. Life is not exciting. Life is chill. Life is boring. If you don't understand life is boring, you ain't gonna never enjoy life because you looking for something that ain't there. Life is chill. People the only one that think life is exciting. Birds just get on the branch and just be chilling. All the animals just be chilling. They don't be doing all that. People the only one that think it's supposed to be all these bells and whistles. They can't be like the animals and just chill. And that's why we got drug abuse right now. Because you're trying to make it something that ain't. And a lot of times, the only thing that really make you value life is a near-death experience like me. Get stabbed up, get shot, and almost lose your life. When you get out the hospital and you just chilling, you having the most fun you ever had in your life. As soon as you wake up in the morning, you having the most fun ever. If you almost got killed, ask somebody. Ask somebody that almost lost their life and survived. When they wake up in the morning, it's popping already. Everything is popping. It's up. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you mean it's up? It's up, boy. It's up. Just life is up. That's what you really can see. Oh, it's up already. Why I'm trying to look for it to be up? It's up as soon as I wake up. This is fun. Seriously, have a near-death experience. I bet after that, when you wake up, I bet that's gonna be the most fun ever when you wake up. You wake up, it's popping. When you wake up, it's like you're on vacation. When you wake up, it's up. You enjoying life. They're like, how you enjoying life? Boy, it's popping. You don't need all that extra stuff. All of it's the same. Wherever you go, it's the same because you are just alive. It's all the same. It's all up. Go to Vegas, it's up. I go to Hawaii, it's up. I stay at home, it's up. I walk to the store, get some food, it's up. It's all up. It's all the same. It's all up. It's not like this is up and this is down. No, it's up. It's just all up. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. The whole thing is up. It's not no special up because you got ups, you got downs. But if you have a near-death experience and you live and you really appreciate your life, that you alive, you good. If you don't appreciate your life, that's why you're looking for all these extra bells and whistles. because you don't appreciate being alive. You're looking for something that leads to alcoholism, drug abuse, sexual. That's why you see certain men or certain women chasing certain sexual pleasures so much, because they looking for something, because they don't really appreciate life. You end up chasing sex, you end up with HIV, you end up with no life. The more you chase life, the quicker you lose your life. You're just supposed to live life. Remember, I told you, it's already up. And once you realize life is up and you love life, then your number one occupation be what? To extend your life, period. And that's where the eating right comes in. That's where the exercising comes in. When you really realize, oh, the key is life. I can't go on no vacation if I ain't alive. Okay. I don't want to go on vacation. I get my leg amputated. I ain't gonna want to go on vacation with one leg. So okay, keeping my leg is more important than going somewhere with one leg. That's when you get, okay, I see, health, exercise, work out, eat more fruits and vegetables, herbs and spices, nuts and grains. Once you peep that, now you there. The worst thing you could do is live today like it's your last day. Because if you live today like it's your last day, it might be. You need to be thinking you're going to live a long time. The only way you can live a long time is that you want to. But if you only want to live day to day, you're going to. That's a bad philosophy, too. Live your life like it's your last day. No, you bet not. Enjoy every day. Don't worry about no last day. Like, what? What are you talking about? They say you get what you ask for. If you don't want to live to 100, you going to get that? I'm going to get 70 if I ain't trying to get 70. I'm 68, right? I'm trying to get 70. I'm trying to get 75, 80, 85, 90. Can I get there if I don't want that? If I ain't concentrating on that, can I get there? If I'm living like I'm going to die tomorrow, how I'm going to get to be 90? How I'm going to be in shape? How can I move like I'm moving now at 67 if I ain't trying to be 68? If I ain't trying to be 68 right now, I'm going to be moving like I'm 100. I'm going to be, Don't say I didn't give you game. I'm giving you game. They tell you a lot of Luciferian concepts. Get that weight off of you. Get to the gym. Try to be here next year. The next year, that's how you think. I'm finna live. No, I'm not living like it's my last day. No, no. Living like this your last day gonna make you act like it's your last day. Right? That's how these shorties out here shooting these guns and throwing their life away. They living like it's their last day. They're not living like they want to be alive. They're not living like that. That's just how I look at it. Like, no, my mentality, you know what I'm saying, is I want to live a long time. And if I pass away, I want to be surprised. I don't want to be like, oh, I'm going to die. I'm going to live like I'm going to die tomorrow. Hell no. If I die, I want to be like, oh, I'm dead. Oh, damn, what happened? I want to be shocked. If I die, I want to be shocked. I want to be told, I can't believe I'm dead. You know what I'm saying? I'm supposed to still be here. Be my bitch. I don't want to, oh, I know I'm finna die and shit. I ain't messing with that. I'm not messing with that. If I could talk to a God, he'd be like, when you want to die, it's like, Never, nigga. What did you ask me? You talking crazy. I'm fame. I want to live forever. That's why I won't be shocked when that shit happen. I'm not finna live like it's my last day. Hell no. You done told Shorty you gonna come knock her back out Saturday. It's Thursday. You gonna live like it's your last day. You ain't gonna get no ass Saturday. You got to be here Saturday. She waiting on you in sexy clothes. I'm just saying. I can't live like it's my last day. I got shit to do. You know what I'm saying? Oh my, so last day. No, I'm already. I got stuff to do next week and the week after. I gotta go write this book. I'm gonna be 3 months. Come back. No, I got stuff to do. No, no, no. No, I'm not living no life like it's my last day. No, no. These bills don't live their life like it's the last day. They hit me up early. Oh, we letting you know your bill is back up. You got to pay it January 19th. We just letting you know now. Why the bills don't wait till the last day to tell me? Why is T-Mobile texting me today telling me my bill due January 17th for some shit? Why they know I'm gonna be here? They're like, oh yeah, you're gonna be here and you're gonna pay this bill, or we're gonna turn your phone off. Why the bills keep acting like I'm gonna be here? But you telling me I gotta live like it's my last day, but they telling me my bill due January 17th. According to T-Mobile, I'm gonna be here January 17th. I better be. That what they T-Mobile just told me today, nigga, you better be here January 17th and run our bread. That's what T-Mobile said. T-Mobile ain't trying to hear that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. T-Mobile, according to T-Mobile, they gonna holler at me on January 17th. I'm gonna be here according to them. According to T-Mobile, I will be here on January 17th. And they expecting their money in the real world. Am I lying? So look, y'all eat right, take care of yourself, and come get y'all ass over to Vegan Intel. I moved Vegan Intel because my Pharaoh said that crowd is just determined to eat garbage. So I said, let me build a new crowd, but I'm going to still sweat y'all and try to get y'all in shape. Y'all need to be, I can't believe y'all ain't subscribed over there. I'm like, where is everybody? I got a bunch of new people, of course, that want to eat right, but y'all bogus. You know what I'm saying? That my subscriptions ain't going up, and I got almost 50,000 subscribers over here, and ain't even got 1,000 subscribers over there, because you just hell bent on eating hog maws and puppies and alligators and squirrels and stuff. Get y'all stuff together. Come over to Vegan Intel, subscribe. Get y'all stuff together. I better have 2,000 1,000, well, 2,000. I'm trying to get to 1,000. But with all these people over here, I'm supposed to have 2,000 subscribers. Make it do what it do. Take care of yourself. Health is wealth. Remember, take care of yourself. Even if you don't go vegan, do vegan stuff. Be like, okay, it's hard for me to get off chicken, but I'm going to eat everything else better. I'm going to make everything else vegan. I'm going to eat the best everything but the chicken. That's going to help you. Instead of just a whole plate trash. Like, okay, you don't want to get off meat. You can't. Yeah. All right, clean up everything else. Eat more fruit. Eat more vegetables. So you can digest that chicken. So go over there and follow Vegan Intel and eat right. Y'all got to eat right. Don't let these people kill you selling you stuff that they know ain't healthy for you. Because a lot of these big businesses, they don't even eat that stuff. Oh, my soul.